Welcome to Dishonored. This is a rather dated game by now. I believe it's around 7 years old. And it's also among the more played games in my list of games that I have. But I recently had an urge to play it again, so I figured why not record it. So we're just going to jump right in a new game. And we're going to play on normal. And that looks acceptable. And yes, we will overwrite previous autosaves.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
All the others.
Superstitious. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague. Ho there! We're going up. Ready. Turning on the pipes. And she's rising. Home at last. Getting pressure. And stop! Shut her down. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Here we are.
You know what to do next time?
Yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with what Dishonored is, it's a game where you can either choose to play stealthily and peacefully without killing anyone, or you can play it quite violently. I'm not sure how I'm going to play this particular playthrough, probably stealthily, but that will require a bit of
Viewership's
waiting.
moving along the river now, with the plague and all.
Might have to adjust the volume level on those voices, because it's a bit too loud. There we go. I'm not going to say too much about the story, as it's going to unfold rather quickly by itself. But I know the game quite well. Played it for more than 300 hours. It's one of my favorite games. I usually prefer to play stealthily. The game changes, like how the world is perceived, and how difficult the game becomes and so forth changes depending on what is called the chaos level, which is literally the way you choose to play the game. So if you go around killing everyone, you will end up with high chaos, whereas if you don't kill people, you will end up with low chaos. But there is also medium chaos, which is both killing a few people here and there, but leaving others alive. We're just going to go ahead and go into the palace.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Okay, so we're gonna skip this because this is basically just a tutorial on how to sneak. So...
Alright then, let's go see Mother.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell. Follow me, Corvo.
She'll see you at once.
Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
He looks friendly.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me.
Follow me,
What
Captain.
news have you brought?
You should leave them alone.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Yes.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here! Emily, get behind me! Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
And indeed, Dishonored is exactly what we're
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
So here we are. Let's just adjust the sound slightly more. Let's try it at 30. As in most Bethesda games, you start out in a prison cell. Eat some bread. Oh. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell, and good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend. We get the cell key. And out we go. And here's a weapon. Oh. So, yeah, yeah. C is for... Yep. Stealth mode.
So many people are coming to
Yeah.
tomorrow.
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfight.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Dump him behind here.
The solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
I hated
with 1 week's notice.
Huh?
He almost saw me.
What? Gotta be here somewhere. Rush it!
And this is usually where I would do some creative save scumming, but gods. What we don't want to happen here is... Actually, I think we should do that, because I'd rather go through this and try to do this ghost mode. So let's do that once again. It's been a long while since I played the game, so I'm kind of out of touch.
The execution tomorrow.
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfight.
This is something that I'm going to do
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary
Frequently
wing must be
in this playthrough.
You're out. Good for you.
I'm going to quick save and quick load whenever we get into someone's view, because I would rather avoid violence. And it is really, really difficult, even on normal difficulty, to avoid being seen. And this is with me usually knowing the guards' patrol routes and so forth as well, so... Dump him behind here as well.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Now I just wait for him. He's the brightest guy. I mean, you'd think that he'd notice that his friend was gone. But no. Let's take out this guy. And there will be a guard up there, so we'll dump him here so that the guard up on the walkway here can't see the sleeping body of the guy. It's a health potion and a pistol. I don't think there's anything else there. Let's climb up here. Another health potion. Eating food gives you health back, but we we're already at full health, so save and open this door. We can look through the keyhole. Okay, so there's a guy standing there, and we'll just take him out. And you can pickpocket them before you either kill them or take them out, but if you just carry them away, you automatically loot whatever they're carrying. Okay, so we have the key now. We're going out into the yard.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
I still think I need to adjust the sounds because they still seem rather loud, according to the sliders in OBS at least. Okay, so he's moving away. It's a good thing. Here, chicky, chicky, chicky. Oop. Let's take him with us. So Corvo Attano as the protagonist. I guess you could be the antagonist as well if you go around and kill everyone. Is named. He's the guy we're playing. He was the Lord Protector, or the bodyguard of the Empress, as you might have gathered so far. At the moment, our current task is to... I don't know if we have a... I don't remember, do we have... Yes, we have a journal, Sarge. We've been in prison for 6 months, so 6 months have passed since you were accused by the Royal Spymaster, that's the bald guy, of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her fat daughter Emily, the royal heir. Now locked away in Coldridge Prison, the time of your execution draws near. So our primary task at the moment is to find the explosive, and we also need to enter the interrogation room. We have no mission clues and we have no mission items. Notes will keep books and stuff that we have found along the way, and also we have our inventory here. It's pretty straightforward.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to
first person, I guess, shooter in a way, but with a heavy amount of sneaking, which I find really enjoyable. I believe a guard will come into this room, but I don't think he'll come in here until after we've been in the interrogation room. Rats. Okay, so let's go in here and close the door. There's a duty officer's report. Corvo Attano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation and keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. And the Spy Master is the Lord Regent. As you can see, he likes to have portraits painted of him here. Here's an audiograph player.
Corvo's unconscious again, though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an Empress is not a trivial matter.
Indeed. A few more coins. There's a safe. And there's the explosives. Grab a few more coins. So there's a book. Excerpt from a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. That doesn't sound very friendly. I don't think there's anything of interest up here, but it's always worth checking. I can't remember if there was anything up here. Nice hiding place if necessary, though. Not that I believe we're going to need it. Oh, I think we should take a peep through the keyhole here, because I'm pretty sure there's a guard. Yeah, he just left, that's fine. Okay, let's quick save. Close the door. Yeah, sure.
Ackworth, lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
Okay, so this is one of the more difficult areas.
Nasty furry filth.
Because those 2 guards do keep track of one another. Okay, so he's standing over there. I might be able to. Yep, I am. Barely able to. Yep. And let's take him with us. Deposit him in a bush or something. I've never really gathered whether the foliage actually does anything in terms of hiding Okay, so this guy... Careful here. Okay, so he's standing there.
Stupid gut.
Now he discovered the body over there. That's not ideal. He's going to be wandering around looking for us. Not really sure how he noticed the guy. Okay, so now he's no longer looking. No, yeah, he still is looking for us. But now we got tired of it. He's going back over there. Let's sneak this way.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
The foliage probably doesn't do much for hiding them. Let's deposit him there. And the area we are going to enter now is even more...
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
To be very careful here.
Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Hey, what's going on there?
Get up here.
Anybody with signs of the sickness?
Bug someone else.
Continue up here. Let them wander around for a bit.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crew, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
The reason this level is difficult is because we haven't gotten any powers yet. We will get powers, which can be quite useful. I believe there's a guard in that room and in that room, and then we also have this guy.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned
Get down
to the
here.
event and approved dignitaries
As you see the
only.
guy standing inside there. As long as you're leaning, they don't really see you.
Stupid gut.
Yep, there's a guard in there as well. Now there's the guy in there. We just have to go quickly. Okay, so reload. I wonder if there was a simpler way of doing that. If I just allow them to finish their talk.
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
I heard you gotta eat a lot
Escort
of
through the
cards.
solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Just a matter of waiting now. For some reason they don't see you when you're behind bars. I don't know if that applies to when you're standing up, but at least if you're crouching they usually don't see you.
That's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
So he's standing there. While he's standing there, I believe we can take this guy out.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will
And then
be
sneak in here.
personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
And how about you occupy my cell, or former cell? Would be a nice place for you to stay. Now it's a matter of figuring out the route of the guy in there. Is he standing there now? Okay, let's move.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance
And in we go,
unless
and
accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be
take
scheduled in
him with
advance,
us
with 1 week's
gently
notice.
along the wall here. Can dump him in here as well. Here, sleep tight. Now the final guy who is in the other room. Doing what I'm doing now strictly isn't necessary, but it is helpful to do it. Okay, let's jump up here. Then we can take him out as well. Grab him with us. And I believe that should be all the guards in this specific part.
Personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
You can have a rest there. I think that's my toilet, so that's excellent. Okay, so here's a health elixir, some bullets, not that we need those. In here we should find some coins, some bullets, and some more coins. Also you have the door control here. The door control opens that thing, but it's easier to go in there this way. But what I wonder is if the door control makes the guards in there on alert in such a manner that they start looking what the heck's going on out here.
Bug someone else.
Okay, so we are now at this point. There should be 2 guards here, I think. That one. And that one, yes. So when we drop down there, we can't get back up here. I think we have to go back because it's a matter of taking out the guard down there while that guy is over there. So let's slowly ease our way back. We don't want to jump down all the way because that's going to be quite painful.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution.
Yeah, that guy, he wanders around all the place. Let's move here and...
Tell me again what you'll do if Slackjaw and his Bottle Street boys jump you.
There we go. It's basically waiting for him to get over there. And when he turns around, that's when we'll make our move. There we go. Yeah. You can groan and moan all you want. And we'll take you with us. Go out of sneak mode. And we will dump him as well. In here. And close the cell door. If we... Oh, we can't. Okay, I will.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
And to take out the last guy, we're gonna go up here. And jump down here. Now we just wait for him to turn around. We'll take him out as well, and we should be done with the guards here at the moment, that is. When we trigger the explosion, stuff will happen. Okay, so here we go. Jump down, take him out. Now, since we want to do this in the non-lethal manner, we need to be very careful where we place him, because that explosion is going to be substantial. That's a very interesting way of doing things. I mean, he's definitely unconscious, but let's not ask any questions about that. So what we want to do first of all is to close that door again. Bullets, health potion. I struggled a great deal with this level the first time I played it because guards will spawn behind that door, and when this thing blows, it's going to be immense. And if you want the ghost achievement, which basically is hiding, not being seen by anyone, those guards can't see you. So let's do that and get in here. And then run and jump. You see, the guards up there saw us, but they didn't see us properly. As long as they have three, those lightnings, as long as they don't turn red, they haven't seen you. So it's kind of an indication for you. You have 1, 2, and 3 lightning strikes, and on the third one, it'll make a crashing, like harp sound, I guess, and then you will have been seen. I don't know if we successfully managed to finish off the level without being seen. Not that we are completely finished yet, but we are very close. Maybe not very close, at least we're close. Let's go to the sewers. I guess we can end the episode here. So thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the game, even though it's an old one. I at least had fun. Any complaints about my save scumming will be thoroughly ignored, because if you're able to play this game without being seen by anyone, and do full ghost mode without reloading any save, you are very, very good. And I don't think I've ever managed to do it. So yeah, maybe on easy I would have been able to, but definitely not on normal. So see you all next time.